Hey, how's everybody doing out there? It's Anthony Avillo here, retired Deputy Chief, North Hudson Regional Fire and Rescue, 30 years on the job. Currently chairperson of fire science at New Jersey City University. Retired now 8 months in the wake up. This year I've been selected, and again I'm humbled to be part of the FDIC, all the great people out there. My class is going to be called Fireground Strategies, from the textbook to the streets. And it's going to be basically based on the new information that has been included in the third edition of Fireground Strategies and the Scenarios Workbook. Textbook should be out any day now, late October, early November. I'm going to focus heavily in this class on case study and lessons learned along the 30 years of time that I was on the job. We're going to cover some highlights and new information from the book, and we're going to talk about such things as fires that were victim of failures in the soft environment. So we're going to talk about how we need a dress rehearsal mentality when there's nothing shown, and our job as officers to ensure that occurs, to keep us on a razor's edge. We're going to talk about risk assessment, a few case studies that show the either good or bad of risk assessment. We're also going to talk about exposure issues and talk about case studies with that. In North Hudson, we never had a fire without at least one exposure issue, usually two, sometimes three. We're going to talk about the cues for strategic change. As an incident commander out in the street, what are you looking for? What are you listening to? And in regard to possibly having to pull the troops out of the building. We're going to talk about and that leads into the interior-exterior perspective on what you see from the outside and what you people see on the inside, and how to sort of mesh those two together, and when one is more accurate than the other. We're also going to talk about the buildings that change the rules of the game, because recent activities in the fire service kind of show that we're really not getting that. We're not treating certain structures the way they should be treated, and we're mistreating them, so to speak, and they're mistreating us. We're going to talk for the first time about high-rise observations and suggestions. And I've been to a lot of high-rise fires, and I'm going to cover some of those, and we're going to talk about what went well and what didn't go well. We're also going to talk about additional alarm considerations and lightweight construction, and I'm going to show a flow chart that is going to guide your operations in lightweight construction. We'll also, will be master stream considerations and water supply considerations. What should be in place and when you go to master streams, and the water supply that you should be thinking about bolstering as a result of your master stream operation. As always, that I do in every class, I'm going to talk about decentralization, and I'll use that in the case study and how we broke down our fireground in the various fires that we talk about. We'll talk about different policies that should be utilized by departments, such as lifeline policies and electrical safety policies. We're going to talk about vacant structures and renovated structures, and cover some case studies in regard to those. And finally, I'm just going to be looking forward to seeing everyone out there, seeing a nice packed classroom of hungry, information starved firefighters out there. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be at the FDIC, and I'm really looking forward to it. At this point, it's probably about 6 months away, but it's going to come fast, so make sure you're there. Make sure you're on target with your fireground operations, and we'll see you there. Be safe, and thanks for listening. We'll catch you in Indy. Go Rangers!